What is up, gang? I'm pretty sure the last thing we had to do was speak to Aoi Hina after looking at the knives, so let's have to speak to her.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? Hey. God, I hate the voices. Let me look him. Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange and I just started to spit like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they all lined up nice in a little row. So when you did notice them, when did you notice they had to spit? Well, I got here, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea, I went back to the kitchen and washed the glass. One of the knives was gone. Just in the knives spit while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall. Yeah. In other words, basically, so it happened at midnight. By the way, did you really kill Saika? Well, of course not, I would never! Hina, do you really think I'm the murderer? Well, she was killed in your room, so, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then killing one of those classic drama setup. So, when you consider everything together, I just have no idea. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! The trial begins! Oh my goodness. We have to do some flipping ace attorney stuff.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Yo, this is tense. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet your fans was discovered as the murderer.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So you really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Psycho, but no. Oh my goodness, bro. Those who know. The murderer, the one who murdered Psycho, is really one of us.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Holy cancer. Wait, coin?
Got it!
Relax, I haven't decided 100% you're the culprit just yet, but maybe you're obviously leaning that way. Let's get started.
Impossible.
I'm really gonna go to this class trial thing if you wanna confess, because now it's time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't flipping do it, bro. You're stupid.
Hey.
There's no point in standing around here. Tell you the result and step into the future.
What?
So, whoever stuck it here even took the time to set up some goddamn courtroom, huh?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I was doing you looking around or anything. Was the one who really killed Saika one of us? Would you want us to find out who killed her?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder who killed Saika is feeling right now. I read that so wrong, I didn't know that. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove her innocence? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? I know who did it, bro. I know who did it. Scrolling to become a stock and stage. Well, here's by when some Nige's final curtain fall.
You know what I mean.
Well, I didn't mind y'all. I'm counting the rest of you from here on out. Being so insistent, even though you're always killed, they're impressive. So no choice but to go on this elevator. Let's begin.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, I'm totally fine, right? I said it before. It's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You tell me when the true Psyche is deaf. I don't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Psyche's honor, I swear I found out who the real killer is! As I raised my voice, trying to give myself courage, returned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. Each step forward, I could feel my heart racing faster and faster. Everyone else was already in the elevator while I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Holy craziness. Steel box descended with heavy climbing sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how the death row inmate feels when the time is finally come. Rather than that, it is not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. I believe this is a shared anxiety. The elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. We finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie, right?
Shit.
Not even close, it's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assignment, please. Hurry up. It always said we found our seats. The seats were arranged in a circle itself so everyone could see everyone else. Which also means it would be easy to transfer their attention and ease onto someone else. That seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Some crazy ass cast trial, and so the curtains of our first case open, deadly drama and then deception, deadly betrayal. And in the middle of deadly defense, deadly faith. I need to save just in case, like I can't save after this, bro. Another class trial. Yes. When it's all about skills, couldn't compose. Saves the aim and effective during the non-stop debate and the hangman's gambit costs 2 SP. Increase damage to opponents when a statement is destroyed, effective during bullet time battle. Bro, what the fuck is happening? Trial! All rise! Oh shit!
Begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh wait, I can save whatever? Yo, saves come king! So your votes will turn the
If
results.
you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
Damn, bro.
Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
That's definitely a plot point. I
What
think I
about
know it, but I'm
Fuzzy
not
for
too
the
sure.
Preamble? First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Again, I'm not trying to do all this, which is why I'm saving right now. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak on one after another about pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth box to refute what they say. Any relevant truth box you found during investigation will be loaded onto the truth cylinder. Use mouse to aim, left mouse to fire. Okay, each character's statements. Use your truth box to specify what's not. If you're out of time, you will automatically fail to please be careful. Press escape during these arguments. You can review controls, while the block and have fun. Also, need to practice more like sleeping.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh my god.
No, that's
We
wrong.
all shot the wrong thing.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Oh my goodness.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound
Yes,
like a
they're
real
hard.
trial.
You saved up, we saved.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
It wasn't random. Huge.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was
Go
missing.
Makoto.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's
No.
room was the scene of the crime. What more proof
Yeah,
do
why
you
is this trying to
need?
spit it on me?
Hold on a second. I'm...
Also, give me a sec, guys. I think my computer literally might explode. No joke. It feels very hot, and I don't know why. But it feels like unnaturally hot, whatever.
Let's draw our conclusion.
Bye, let's draw a conclusion first after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial? Yeah, I'm saving. I don't want to do all this shit again.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Okay. She's ready to go with break for some lunch. She's fine. Before. Because I know I'm not the damn killer. There's a bit more to learn about most of the debates related to him, absolutely. You can concentrate on holding down the space key. Hold on to give attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, I'll study A, making it easy to target the potential weak focus channel. Let's go to the focus cage. And time to okay. Fuck. Oh, we have multiple bullets now.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the...
No, that's wrong.
Huge.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
She was by, it was there, but then when she finished her tea, it wasn't there.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
The shaking in the picture on the left side.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Holy IQ.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
No.
It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
This is like took a knife.
I got it!
Yo, holy IQ.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god, what a hero.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea, cuz. Poor face. Hangman's Gambit. Oh god. What?
I refuse to give up yet!
Man. Why is this pissing me off, bro? I realized what it is now. It was hair. But I didn't know you had to like click it multiple times, which is why I was so confused. I'm just all F4ing because it ain't gonna. Okay, we need to skip this, bro. That was spoilers. Well, you guys can't even see the screen yet. Okay, there we go. Can you hit in the game now? The thing in the top left just went away too, I think, yeah? No.
Now I understand! That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the floor!
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true!
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based on...
Boy, should put me under the jail?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
So happy she's
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I got it!
Oh my god, huge.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
Huh? The doorknob?
Dude, that was actually a massive shot from me.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
What am I doing without Kyoko vouch for me, bro? Season 2 we're gonna have multiple bullets. I spawned one, so it'll be really easy.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Shoot!
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it. No, that's wrong! The reason my bathroom—
Yes.
Then what?
Danganronpa.
I feel scammed, bro.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then
My
fled into
cursor
the
actually does go
bathroom.
off in random directions.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it. No, that's wrong! The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup. True as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate.
Okay, we get it, bro. Shut up. Just because
That's
ultimate
not
student
lucky
doesn't
at
mean.
all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first
Name
place?
plates.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
I got it!
That's what they didn't know.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? Inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you
don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I'm not joking. I can't say it, bro. Can't spoil.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I got it!
I actually have no idea. I just guessed. Oh my goodness, bro. Because Sayako's already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Same goes for you, Sayaka. Wait, no, this is me. Sayaka, no matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I will absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even searching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Yo, why is she withholding this crazy ass evidence, bro? What the fuck? Check my nameplates to make sure
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Skyrim's and shit, bro.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what—
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay it. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Huge IQ, huge IQ. I should be a lawyer, bro.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had
That's what they asked
Sayaka's.
for the nameplate.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was— well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Oh.
You can also infer as much from her note.
See each other nameplate.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Has to be.
I got it!
Got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Gold.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
You have no idea?
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Shit. Shit. Wow, vi got the lock in. Scheiße.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Shoot!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna go back so I can do that.
Actually, no.
Danganronpa.
I got it!
All right. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Well, this is gonna be fucking long. No, I'm serious. Actually long, because we haven't even gotten through like
If
half
the sword was
points.
used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
These
If they
are
got attacked with the
suspense.
kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it!
Because there's no gliss on them.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh, shut up.
No, that's not it at all. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Excuse me?
Oh my.
Even the fucking fats are scared.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
She's so handsome, bro. Respect.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Yeah,
because...
bro.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
No, there isn't, bro. There isn't. Okay. Is that just gonna start getting hard, bro?
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more
No
time.
problem with that.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right? No.
High IQ, high IQ. You kind of need to go for it to go first time.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it!
I thought index
Her left
fingers, I
index
just knew the
finger
pointer
had
finger.
blood. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like
Bro, it's
one
Leon, man.
letter?
It's Leon. I'm sick of this shit, bro. It's
you're
Leon.
right.
It is
But
Leon.
looking
okay?
at it now,
Guys, look,
could
it is
also
fucking
read
Leon,
it
bro.
as an
It's
N.
Leon. The glass ball is because of
Whoa.
Leon. He threw it to
You
his
might have
clothes.
finally
The
just
fucking
said something worth a shit.
clothing was Leon. It is Leon, bro. Then this was spoiled in the fucking trailer of the game. They even
Getting
say
excited
me.
now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Rotate the image.
Oh my god.
Huh? So, whose name did she
From the
write?
I started blitzing, right?
Here's my answer.
Come on, bro.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
I'm telling you, bro. Don't even sit there and play with me. I'm no, bro.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, I do know.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
No.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to
It literally
conclude
looks
that
good
Leon
shirt.
is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Yeah, I gone so long without saving, holy hell.
Interesting.
Glass ball, the glass ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the
There was no
incinerator
contradictory of what he said.
the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to just...
Yo, nah, he's actually
No,
tried.
that's wrong.
I'm in zone, bruh. I know it's you. I know you're a criminal. You should be being so cynical.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
You see, I'm gonna be honest with you, this entire argument in reality makes no sense. Because I understand he can throw stuff far, but he can throw a baseball far. He can't throw a piece of fucking shirt that far.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
I got it!
aligns with Tom's
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yeah, he said that's one turned on and didn't notice.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Smart.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
No, man,
All
because
you
right, they
have to
balled up
do
the
is
shirt,
look
they
at the
didn't throw a
scene
shirt.
to know that the
man.
killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yeah.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
No, this is the case of rap time fucking live finish.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
If I can save point her.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Yup. This is gonna be hard. Let's go over here.
Here's exactly what happened.
Wait, there's actually facts.
I think I'd better take one more. Last night, the
Oh my
killer
God, I might have
went to the
gotten it
room
right.
Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Huge.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
How's this? No.
The killer is you! During...
Okay.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Okay. Shit.
The killer went after her. But what they didn't know was that my bathroom... Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But...
Yeah, man.
Here's exactly what happened. finding the killer with the side. So and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But
Not
there was
realizing they
one
missed that part, right?
part of the shirt the killer didn't. Isn't that right? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Danganronpa.
Listen to me! Say what you want, Leon. Now here's what...
Bro, the right side of the screen's pissing me off. There's some problem with it. Alright. Okay then. Defend themselves. Did that. Like that. Bobbling. Perfect toss. Threw that in.
The killer is... you! Last night, from...
I'm gonna try this as quickly as possible since there's like animations. It's gonna be kinda hard.
But they grabbed... during... and that's... finding her... the killer went after what they didn't know, Sayaka. So instead... and... but with what to keep the killer from noticing. And with that, was Sayaka first? Then they wanted...
Holy.
after they put the... So they... The kill for any... And that... The Chris, which then quick... Having, but there was... Part of the killer did... Isn't that right, Leon?
No, we're finished.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto,
Damn. Wow, 2 acronyms. Bullet time bomb, by the way.
when the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Holy rotation.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Holy shit. I got a 50-hit combo, bro. Literally hit a hot dog.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Generational aura safety, man.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Exposed.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
This game actually makes me feel very uneasy. Like 94 coins? The score dropped.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
My achievements show up on the top left, so I have to keep shifting tab.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? What's
But
it
we know
gonna
who,
be?
man, just shut up. Blackman in this case is the one that killed Sayaka, but not than Leon Kawara.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a sec. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was gonna be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed it first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you've been standing there. I was bleeding chance or what about that?
Just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? And it's become clear the decision we made was right after all, but when I think about the honest, I'd be better off if we'd be wrong. Because we'd come up with the really true cycle trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say that she was wrong after all the mastermind. Because of that video. Even I couldn't handle when I saw that if I was her in the video, I'd actually I had to do something I couldn't even imagine. The one thing that they were more important to her if else her dreams, her friends. So something like that happened to them as Aika. I never took to reach that dream. I mean, even something that's so pleasant. That's why Saika, her friends, wanted so much. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
mine, bro. Exactly. Crazy, because I never know, because there's nothing I could do. Ask I was just thinking, once you're dead, that's that. Wait, howdy, how that same energy must be so terrifying. I mean, try and kill someone because of their relationships? She was nice, lovely, and outside inside. She's pure madness. What do you say? I understand, really, I do. Yup, yeah, I suspect things. It's the current trail, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, stronger feelings, and stronger than despair without the clouds. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Psycho being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. So, your friends at lunch on Monaco, but...
That's enough.
Lashed on tomorrow without hesitation. Hero, bro. Her girl's like iron, strong enough. I was sure it would be
Calm
embraced.
down.
If you really want to make sure enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! And of course, I thought you were going to give me a good weapon, wasn't it? Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed!
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed that instead of the cloud, cast out the black and Leon will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I don't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay?
Nah, she's right. After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then when you came on the way back, walked into the bathroom, killed her. Am I
Do you
wrong?
understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh!
Are you sure? You were closer. You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't send Leon sorry to blame. Of course, I don't blame Sayaka either because it's the one to blame is him. Well, for you, this will never happen to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one person in this situation, the mastermind, Monokuma. Uh-oh, do you hear any sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that everything that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people that with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. It's that kind of injustice. Us awakening the people. Just shut up. Michael, anyway, more importantly, let's hope and get everyone's been waiting for. Your punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey,
No more begging,
come
no
on
excuses.
now.
You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate baseball star, Leon Kawada.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Oh shit, bro. Bro, he looking at everyone. Are you sure fucking dragged? Is that not her? Holy hell. Yo, he must have like brain damage from hitting it that quick. Oh, I know this. Not everyone's watching, yo. 1,000 baseballs, bro. Damn. Oh my god. Holy sweat. That was a true physics spell. I mean, if we can't call them, what else can we call it?
Extreme!
Oh, extreme! Man, I just pumped right now out of control. What is going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all I gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world except living here forever. That's only if every other single person on board with that.
Damn you!
Fuck you, why the fuck are you doing all evil shit to us?
Heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
In this case, dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
Why are you putting out upstanding young citizen like me through strict growing ordeal? Seems like you should use some common sense to make some sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Yeah, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying cut that together.
Shit.
Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You're really happy now to get angry, but if you do that, boy, okay, I'll be on the scene. What happened because more than one of you has decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't get free from your regrets to the outside world. You're to blame. Because you can't cut free of the outside world. You're trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of school, your thinking will change that for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we'll get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills!
Now let's get back to black and punishment. That's
Chills!
what everyone was waiting for after all.
Hey.
When I say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I didn't say some fun for later. So that was gone. That's a warm and nightmare turned reality. Even after he was ghosted up there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long. I think everyone just lost their sense of time. We're all too scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their face was stone. The voices dead, but it was at that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? This whispered to my
Makoto.
before we head back. There's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Psycho, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery in this case yourself. You must realize Psycho betrayed me by assaulting at you. Thought I never even crossed my mind. I felt like such a fool becoming against you.
It's true.
Psycho meant to double cross you. That's a fact. He never changed. But even to the end, she wasn't sure of her position. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. That's why she wrote your name, bro. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. So I could only for sure we can't ask her.
However,
now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? I thought. That's how she protects you. What?
So.
Why she used her last revenge? I think, honestly, what she's saying is kind of true. I think it's kind of false due to the fact that she could have just wrote it because she kind of hates Leon for killing him. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, yeah. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would have never left that message. Well, maybe she wanted to get back. I can't possibly kill her.
Certainly.
Exactly what I said. That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway.
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure if she could kill someone to save you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic if you think about it. Why tell me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends Psyche and Leon and keep moving forward.
Correct.
With something like that, others would never be able to break through such a desperate situation. Move past the depths, I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them in this my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon Psycho can't even I can't them. Their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. She revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, after that, I'm curious, how did you know I wanted to talk to you about Psycho? Oh well, I'm psychic.
What?
Wow. Okay, I should have pretty good intuition. She, bro. Gone. She really is gone. So there's never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of sight exists without trace, just like he said. I got another badge, which is why the top left freaking out. After class trial before we took the elevator back on next to the told us.
Uh-huh.
I also got sick of trials of I got upstairs and squares of all the courses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me, just seeing a delighted smiling face is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a wrong corpse every day. That can't be for your help. I get time to more Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's about drugs, it's gonna dream, but I have to accept the reality after all. But I sit down and hold to me up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took a sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your film fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on!
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room's spotless, there's nothing left, but the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must have been tough staying there. You know what happened? Why didn't you just stay in Sayaka's room? While staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, I'd heard just so much cross outside I can't stay away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help. Anything alright? If we work together, I'm sure we'll figure it out of here. So everyone just try and cheer and get back on track. Is it honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. No, that has happened once. It's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep talking to yourself, Dad. Tell yourself that I'll be over here in the real world, working together fighting a common enemy like or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. The cherry on top of the execution.
Honestly.
Everything is planned down to the last excruciating detail. It is not the work of an everyday psychopath. Defying them maybe to greater risk.
So then
what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape, will have to follow the rules. And there's the only option to save those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If it means kill someone else to do it, I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
The end died because we avoided him, right? It's not different from us killing him ourselves. Oh, shut the fuck up, dog.
So,
Yeah.
So it would seem.
You can't blame. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn full-fledged masochist. Listen, you're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, not Sayaka. The mastermind was for everything that happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't imagine what would happen if we didn't do that. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. They're not the mastermind.
This, as such, soon. Oh, it was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your action. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
What's that about now? It's awful what happens. Pretty cool.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? That's what they drew to close the 10th Mothering Day that saw deaths of 3 classmates, Psych, Junko, and Leon. But is it just the beginning? Our despair has only just begun. I woke up the next day, Monaco was morning. We called us to the gym. So this time, we practiced the first field, but Monaco was time to get lost in a slow game. Began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
That sounds like a fucking creep. Doesn't that just feel great? Being inside this gotta make you stay healthy. And keeping us stuck inside. Those are the small stuff, that's my motto. Well, I sound pretty good now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I staff for? Am I going to start for? So why did you call us here? Certainly was just to make an exercise. Just to make exercise, just to make exercise. Exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now if you keep doing this exercise, you'll uncover the secret of the assassin beast. Passed down from generation to generation, and the power of darkness, the power can be yours. That's like a junk middle school could come up with. Doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down to exercise? Of course not. I think I kind of tell in my hands. Okay, so then, like to exercise, but every time we come over to class trial, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
Whole new world.
You guys?
It really sucks to live down here without nothing's new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get with these days. Add an ADHD. I can't be motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the new brave new post-trial world to explode. Damn, one of them disappeared, leaving us more confused when he showed up about a new world.
Could it be?
It's talking about ways to get outside.
I wonder about that.
Seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
But we don't know how until we look. Whatever you mean. Without such school.
You hear me?
Okay, let's spin up stuff us again. We've done here. Everybody meet back at the dining hall. So we're fine. So this one trick pony, you know what?
Got it!
Like staple food sauce. No, let's get moving. Seems well, signal everyone's got to left the gym. Yo, we have so much money, bro.
What the heck?
Wait, I don't notice anything weird. Sure, it's not true. There's nothing about off.
You're serious?
So if you see a line up there, any guard could come by and send a message. Let's drop him out. Listen to the moment and tell those shit. Let me on. No, I just talk about me. Actually, his ass fucking man, because he's actually crazy. I'm fucking I don't want to speak to his ass. I know what he meant. He probably meant the... That changed. To get a book of assessment open, it's wanting to provide new world, so it's up here. It's like if all the school made some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be something here. Can't do the for one, aka go spin slots. It's pissing me off, bro. If I don't see Aoi healing her, I'm gonna be shook.
Just a second!
And guess what? So I found this pool here. A pool. You don't have to keep repeating I got it. Instead of excited, I'm coming in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. She's more excited than usual. There's different pool related items on the shelf. Forgot I need to like speak, holy hell. So the lifesavers flotation donuts. There's one monster one can appears on. Love to smash it, but I'm just gonna get it, so it's like full for that. The store's locker room?
Yeah!
I guess you need Hamlet to get in the locker room, really?
Of course!
Really? Before unlock the locker room, you'll have to wipe your personal e-handbook, press the card to the next one. Make sure to each locker room only boys handbook can open the boys and same goes for girls. That's the bottom line.
But...
When someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in. This is such a beast who would punish for mercy for scandal sexual depravity. Holy shit. Okay.
Just a second!
I better really have to get shot by that thing, really? Can't get over it. I just want to learn that Hamlet someone else. Why could borrow a girl's handbook? Oh, that's me, since someone saw the... Okay, how's this sound? That's a new rule. Okay. That, so nobody can get the handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of genius. It's because my handbook's so
Honestly.
I do not imagine anybody would have that handbook out in the first place.
Okay?
After all, they're likely responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
Sure, you seem awfully concerned with the locker room security stuff.
Of course!
You teenagers, sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age we try humping a plastic bottle. So if you keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in case I would ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man or woman decides to share a room, there'll be nothing to stop them. All I care is protecting the whole even to the school itself. I don't care how to private rooms by force or can't do what you want.
just the worst.
Thank you so
See ya later!
much. Okay, so new regulations now, but see you. Nah, it's too bad. Tell the room and move. Maybe I'll go take a dip.
You got
Show
it!
myself up. So that's cheerio. Wanna come with me?
As for me...
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
I passed this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than... Okay, I'm pretty sure that applies to you. No, we are so going gambling, bro. Okay, so a murder scene has to happen here, otherwise this room is zero value. That's the interesting bit of this one, put Scorpius Arcade saw something here like this. Uh-huh. I'm always trying that, bro. I wouldn't try in real life, I'm trying in-game. Yeah, that door looks different. Just tell about the drill equipment, but first, money.
I see.
This must be where they remember that new world. I should probably take a real close look around. Well, hello, man. Bless me. are literally adding spins for later. Not sure if I can start to be fair. Okay, I can end it next. I think I may have accidentally look at my mother, aka being a piece of shit, so I'm sorry, peace out.